The latest and the 13th round of talks between the Indian and Chinese military commanders over the standoff in Ladakh ended in a stalemate. The meeting was held on the 10th of October at the Moldo-Chushul border meeting point on the Chinese side. The focus was on the resolution of the remaining issues along the LAC in eastern Ladakh. Tensions have been high between India and China following a clash in June last year in the strategically important Galwan Valley. At the 13th round of military talks with China that lasted around 8.5 hours, India pressed for an early disengagement of troops at the remaining friction points in eastern Ladakh. During the meeting, the Indian side pointed out that the situation along the LAC had been caused by unilateral attempts from the Chinese side to alter the status quo and in violation of the bilateral agreements. The Indian Army has issued a statement on the inconclusive talks, saying that the Indian side made constructive suggestions for resolving the remaining areas, but the Chinese side was not agreeable and also could not provide any forward-looking proposals. The meeting thus did not result in resolution of the remaining areas. Chinese PLA spokesperson, meanwhile, also made a statement on the latest China-India military talks. The Chinese side has defended its actions, accusing India of insisting on its unreasonable and unrealistic demands, which, according to the Chinese PLA, added to the difficulties of the negotiations. The talks took place over 2 months after the last round of negotiations that resulted in the disengagement of troops from Gogra, also called Patrol Point 17A. The resolution in Gogra led to India and China backing down in flashpoints Galwan and north and south banks of the Pangong Lake, while the standoffs in Depsang and Hot Springs still continue, which was a major focus of the Corps Commander level talks. But the meeting did not see results regarding the resolution of the remaining areas. The two sides have, however, agreed to maintain communication and stability on the ground. China's territorial hunger is not limited to India, of course. China is infamous for creating border disputes with its neighbors. The tactic overall is to unilaterally rename the territories. China shares a border with 14 countries, but it has locked horns with 18 countries over territorial disputes. Apart from India, China has border issues with Nepal, Bhutan, Mongolia, Afghanistan, Tajikistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, North Korea, and even its diplomatic ally, Russia. For more on these developments, joining us is our principal diplomatic correspondent, Siddhant Sibal. Siddhant, the 13th round of talks between India and China ending in a stalemate. The Indian Army has accused the Chinese PLA of attempting to alter the status quo along the border. What more do we know at this point?
Well, the 13th round differs from the previous round of conversation in one single point, the strong statement issued by the Indian side. The Indian side clearly pointing out that how the Chinese side wasn't agreeable to various proposals. In the past, we have seen statements, in fact, joint statements as well between India and China after rounds of military conversations. But these statements were largely generic in their nature, without pinpointing the cause of problem and hoping for a solution. But there is this divergence with this statement issued by the Indian side. We have also seen the Chinese side also coming out with harsh comments. In fact, the briefing today, the daily MOFA briefing, was a briefing which was dominated by a lot of India-related remarks by the Chinese Foreign Ministry on India. But largely, we need to understand the context. In past few weeks, there have been several developments. As you once pointed out, in the eastern Indian state of Arunachal Pradesh, there was a transgression by the Chinese. Then, of course, in the central sector as well, in the Indian state of Uttarakhand, there was transgression, and the Chinese side is also ramping up infrastructure, building up its infrastructure on its side of line of actual control. That is a worrisome development, and that goes against the pact signed between India and China in 1990s that basically calls for peace and tranquility at the line of actual control. So it looks like that there will be a long haul before things can be normalized at the line of actual control. But whatever has happened, especially when it comes to Galwan, it has left a deep scar when it comes to India-China relationship, something that is not going to heal for next few years at least.
Right, Siddhant, thanks very much for those updates. For now, leaving it there. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.